Hi guys, this is ZAF SHABIR here from the Cactus Agency, and today I'm here with ASIANA TV to show you a men's grooming look. So let's start. So first of all, need to get rid of any head hair. So I just use a clip just to kind of pop that out of the way so I can see my entire face. So I've already done my skin prep. So I've toned it, I've moisturized it, used under eye cream and sun protection as well, factor 50. So it's always good, especially when you get old like me. Now that's out of the way, first I'm going to start off with some skin primer. I use Photo Finish by Smashbox. Now with men's grooming, I personally don't like it to be overly clean and polished. I kind of make myself look more dirty. This is a nice way of getting and keeping the product on your skin and polishing it off. So as you can see, I'm not using no brushes just yet. So now that's all over, that's gonna help the makeup stay on my skin quite well. Don't forget your ears, it's part of your face. Next, I'm gonna go straight in with just kind of concealing my under eyes a bit. We all have it. So I just swipe, and I'm using a range from a new brand called Ash Cosmetics. Again, with my fingers, just buff it into my under eyes. And again, if there is any sort of harsh lines, I tend to just use a brush from my Kitco. Because I'm a guy, I don't really pay attention to all these numbers of brushes, because quite frankly, we don't care as long as it does the job. Now I'm gonna go straight into foundation. Now, obviously this might sound a little overwhelming. That's quite a bit of product going on, but as you can probably see at the end, it'll be all right. So again, it's from Ash Cosmetics and it's a foundation stick. So I just literally smack that all over my face, nice and easy. I get a foundation brush, again from my Kitco again, and I buff that all the way in to my skin. As you can see, I've got a bit of acne scarring on my cheeks from my heydays, so we want to make sure we buff all of that in. I go in with my hands and my fingers. Fingers have got heat in them, so they're a great way to just melt the product into your skin. So as you can see, it still looks quite natural. It's hidden any sort of flaws. Next I'm going to go into concealer. It's by House of Glam Dolls. Great product, great people behind it. I tend to mix up a few colors. Again, we're Asians, we're brown. We always have different types of coloration. So again, buff that into your under eye. And I take this up to my temples. But what you don't do is you don't take the concealer right up to your eye line, because you end up looking quite squinty. So once that's been buffed on, I tend to use that fluffy brush again and just spread all of that product all over your under eye onto your temples. I'm going to set all of that with some pressed powder. I'm currently using, again, House of Glam Dolls, and this is called Retouch. So I'll buff that on really lightly, and I tend to have a bit of an unconventional process of doing things. Once it's retouched, I then press it again with some pressed powder, and this is just to make sure the product does not move on the skin. Yep, skin looks good, but I know I look super flat. So we're going to bring a bit of dimension, and this is the part where we've taken the face and skin clean, now going to make it dirty. So I've got Ash Cosmetics again. It's a contour stick, it's brilliant, and it's quite intense, but we can soften that out. We are going to start contouring the skin on your cheekbones, temples, and your nose. Feel that bone there? You just dab it in there, and if you have a beard, just let it go into your beard line, tap it onto your temples, and again into your beard line there. And then with your nose, literally on the sides, on your sides, and just there. I've got another foundation brush, and we literally start chiseling this in so it doesn't look like we've got makeup on, because we don't want to look like we've got makeup on. So you can start seeing it starting to create shape without it looking obvious. The nose I use a different tool. It's this little shifty little product, and it really, we can start controlling the brush there. So what I do with this, I tend to buff the product in. Again, it looks super harsh, which is fine. And then I use my middle finger and my thumb, and I literally just buff that in to my skin. Once that's done, you need to set that contour, because otherwise it'll start moving around. So what I use is this sleek palette. So I use this brush from my Kitco again, slightly angled, and I mix the contour and the bronze, and I literally start setting where I've contoured. That flat face has now started to disappear. We're starting to bring this in, and we've snatched the nose a bit. We also do the same on the nose, smaller brush, just literally pop that there, and then just underneath, just to lift your nose a bit. I'm just gonna start lifting these bits up a bit. So this is by Bobbi Brown, a tinted eye brightener. Why I use this is just to kind of pop areas a bit on the cheekbone, just there. I move on to eyebrows. I do pop on a little bit of mascara, purely so that we can kind of wake the eyes up a bit. And whilst they're still a bit damp, I get a comb and I comb through my lashes. So what I'm going to do is just literally using my contour and the bronzer. This is Hydrate Setting Spray, and this is from Primark, believe it or not, it's only £4. And we're ready.